Welcome to Pete and Hannah's review show, What's Next? The show where we help you figure out what to watch next. I'm your host, Pete Mitchell. I'm here with my great co-host, Hannah.
Hello, people.
On today's show, we are reviewing Next Goal Wins. We're also going to look at the animated Illumination vehicle Migration. And we're finishing off with Netflix's Star Wars clone, Rebel Moon. But before we begin, tell people what they should do, Hen.
Pretty please leave a like and subscribe to our channel.
Subscribe.
And leave a comment down below on what movie you're excited for this year.
Comment down below. Hit the notification and you'll get great content like this one. Oh, we also have the AFI Top 100 show where we watched Last Picture Show. Mm-hmm. And, yeah, we didn't like it.
We will talk.
We also a couple of days left on the voting for the draft, so get your vote in now. Before we begin, we had a great watchies last week, great feedback from it. So championship belt gets a while off until we see something great.
Yeah.
And then we'll start the championship belt over. The Just Fine award, that comes out at special times when we see something that awful.
Yeah, we're going to make a mention.
Making a mention of it. So if you don't see that every week, that's the reason why. So let's begin with the reviews. And the first review today is Next Goal Wins, directed by Taika Waititi. The elevator pitch. It is the worst soccer team in world football, the American Samoa team. They're looking for a new coach. And a coach who has been sacked from every job that he's ever had gets the job of turning the American Samoa team around. Reasons to see this, Hen?
It's a feel-good, true story sports movie. It has everything you'd want. It's very funny, great acting, like enjoyable, fun, actors we know and love. And, it's just a good time, honestly.
Michael Fassbender is amazing this. Like, especially he's gone from the killer.
Yeah, the killer to this. I enjoyed him a lot in this, actually, more than I did the killer. But he's great in the killer.
Usual Taika cast of characters doing a fantastic job in this movie. It just brings a lot of heart. As Hannah said, it's a mixture of all the great American football movies.
The coaching ones.
Yeah,
so.
you got We Are Marshall, The Little Giants. It's like I can even see Monty Ducks, like just the way he does special things and how he's like a drunk at the start and
reluctant to take on the team and then falls in love with said team.
Yeah, it's modern day Gordon Bombay. Reasons not to see this. I don't understand all the hate for this movie. Like, a lot of people going into this...
It got smashed by the American audience. So, we only have just received this film.
Yeah.
And you said it went through a lot of the...
Festivals,
yeah. So, I'm going to be honest, it's probably because of sense of humour.
Yeah, if you are not a fan of the Australian and New Zealand sense of humour...
Well, it's just,
It's just not for you.
It's Taika doing what he's always done in his films, just now in a different context. And, I don't think other cultures or, other people from other countries would understand it.
Yeah.
I guess. They would find it funny.
Rating for this one, Hen?
I would give it a solid golf clap. All around, great time, fun. If this was on TV, I'd just sit down and watch it.
100%. Would you suggest people watch this at the movies?
I honestly, if you love Taika's sense of humor, you want to have a good time, you love a good sports movie, I think it's just a perfect fit.
100%. I agree totally. Go see this in movies and you'll feel good right at the end of it. The next movie that we're going to review today is Migration, which is made by the Illumination people who make Despicable Me. Yeah. Minions. Mm-hmm. It's also written by Mike White, who wrote School of Rock, and he also wrote White Lotus.
School of Rock, classic.
The elevator pitch. We follow a bunch of ducks that are flying south for the winter. Reasons to see this, Anne?
So if it's very similar to a movie, well, number 2 of it, which is Rio or Rio 2, because there's a family aspect to Rio 2. Where
I think you said it perfectly.
Yeah.
It's Rio mixed
not Rio
with
2, but
National Lampoons.
yes, yeah, it's a road trip movie because you follow these
Family road trip movie.
Yeah, well, yeah, and you follow these ducks as they go along, and I think it's Illumination. They know how to tick the good old family boxes.
So pretty. Like, it just looks amazing.
Oh, Illumination, no, they know their style and they've gone with it and they've really pushed it with the visuals in this one, actually, which is great. I saw what they could do, like, when they actually put effort in and they make something like Super Mario. So then they were like, oh, what about this duck movie? It's a very strange idea, but
Yeah.
then I remember Rio exists and I'm like, I love that movie, and so it's
The,
not.
the movie beforehand, it's got like a minion in it. It's a little short movie
Yes,
that they do.
They do a short to kind of like at the end of Despicable Me, the villain, kind of was thrown on the moon and they add a little story to it. It's really just for the kids because, Minions, just because.
I laughed.
I know, but it's there because they know, like, it's Illumination, so, we're going to have the Minions in it, but, I don't know. I think the film is good at just being a very nice family fun time. That's
Yeah.
what it's good at.
Reasons not to see this.
It's generic, it's boring, and just miss it. I just.
Oh, wow.
It's good for a family,
Yeah.
but if you love animation, you might enjoy the animation, but unless you're an Illumination hater, which some people are, so I understand that. But it really is just a by the numbers, really kiddie, like for a small child, not really for a big kid.
You know what?
I wish
I'm.
did a better job, and that was also playing it safe by the numbers.
You know what? I'm in such a good mood at the moment. Everything I watch, I love.
I live in a cynical world,
I watched Chef today with Jon Favreau, which I hadn't seen for a couple of years, and I love that movie. I'm just loving movies at the moment. I think it must be because I'm on holidays. I really enjoy this movie. I say it's a watch for me, and I think it's definitely a golf clap. Like, it's 100% a golf clap, straight down the line for me. I laughed. Danny DeVito, Aquafina.
I love Danny DeVito and Keegan-Michael Key.
Oh, Keegan-Michael Key, back-to-back great
He has a
movies.
Jamaican accent in this, and I can't help it. I love
You're making me crazy, Keegan-Michael Key, at the moment. Just with Wonka, then this, you're killing it. I love it.
Yeah, no.
Elizabeth Banks plays the mum. Oh, I love Elizabeth Banks.
I do like her, but it's just...
Great TikTok.
Just,
Well, disagreement already. First episode of the year, and Migration. I think you should go see it. Hannah says no. Okay. Next movie we're going to talk about now, I think we're going to have very much agreement on this one, is Rebel Moon. So if you've clicked on this episode, there was 2 hit or miss directors and 1 misses. Yep, this is the miss, guys. This is the miss. It's Rebel Moon, directed by Zack Snyder. It's his second movie for Netflix.
Yes.
And this one is set in space, and it's about a town, a country, a planet. A planet?
No, it's a village.
A village, yeah.
Yeah.
A village that gets visited by this big spaceship, and they want to take all their food, basically. And
They're looking... No, so the... I was saying... There's so much nonsense in this movie, but it boils down to there's rebels on the loose, and the evil guys, the Empire, are trying to track down these rebels. They go to this village trying to find them. Then this guy who's just, an ass, he was just like, you know what, I'm just going to take your food.
yeah.
That's
what he's trying to do.
And so then one of the supposed rebels then goes and grabs another bunch of rebels, and they're going to fight.
Yeah.
It's basically... It's the rebellion, It's Rebel Moon. It's
reasons to see
We've
this.
seen this movie before,
I'm
so
gonna do the reasons to see today.
okay.
I think the reason to see this is Jim Honsu. I love that guy. he won our Watchy, and he will ever have a place in my heart. That's a great reason to see. Reasons not to see.
Oh, I don't know. It's so. The list of reasons not to outweigh the movie. The movie has so much lore in it for just no apparent reason. I think he's forgotten why Star Wars, especially the original trilogy, did so well. They didn't explain anything. Things just happened in the universe, and we just had to sit there and watch it happen. He's explaining every 5 minutes why, this guy died and why these people are teaming up, and everyone has a backstory.
The flashbacks are terrible.
Everyone has a backstory, and it's like, I don't care. It is part 1 as well, so this is not this story isn't even. It's just the start. We haven't even...
Yeah, and it's also, it's not his director's cut, which we know his director's cuts are always better than his normal cut.
It is also Zack Snyder, he does a lot of... I love his shots. His shots are really weird. He's trying to give you that Star Wars feel with, really out there planets and stuff, but everything just looks like,
Well, normally Zack is... he's spectacular with the visuals, but I thought his visuals let him down here.
Yeah, they're pretty poor. And then also, it's so weird, the mixture, because it's supposed to be like space, every thing has its place. The town is Viking descent. Then they go to this place that has a Japanese descent feel, samurai feel to it. Then they go to then weird generic space places.
Yeah.
It's very off-putting. It has no real direction to it. It's like he loved all these different ideas from different space movies and he's hodged them together.
You know what? I'm going to say, let's not give this one a review.
Well, until part 2.
No, to the director's cut. Because
Okay.
he's done it to us so many times. Batman Dawn of Justice, his cut is way better.
I don't think the director's cut will...
I think it's going to be better.
I think it's more information that I didn't need.
No, I think it'll be more violent.
No, I don't care about the violence. It's really the main character really lets it down. She's
not a very good actor.
She's not, and you have 3 different Game of Thrones actors, 2 of them one of them replaced the other, and they are doing, even though they don't do much in it, except probably Francis because he's the villain. Sorry, the guy that was the villain in Deadpool 1.
Yeah.
He's holding it. He's weird, but this whole movie makes you question, why am I sitting here watching this?
Yeah, well, because we love movies.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're not going to give a review for this movie. Should you watch it on Netflix? No, don't. Just hold off until the director's cut or part 2.
Yeah, hold
and
on.
then, yeah.
And yeah, part 2, once part 2 is there, then watch it. I think it's so incomplete at its current stage. And space, I don't know, it's too much. It's too much to it.
But Dermot Honsu, you're our man.
That is it for the reviews today. We have movie news and clickbait tomorrow. Special edition of clickbait this week. So stick around for that. So what would we be reviewing next week? Oh, good slate. Ferrari, Boys in the Boat, and
Nicolas Cage movie.
Night Swim. No, Dream Scenario, but also Night Swim.
Oh!
Yeah, yes.
James Wan.
Yeah,
Yeah, so we'll be...
that might not be me.
but it'll be me. Thank you to everyone for listening and watching. Don't forget you can watch us on YouTube. You can listen to it on Spotify, Apple. We've got heaps of stuff going up on the channel. Let us know what you want to see from us this year, and we'll try and endeavour to do that for you. Thank you to my great co-host Hannah, and that is it. Till we catch you later in the week for movie news, it's bye for now.